Stimulants is a type of drug that speeds up the body. It makes the body feel faster, stronger, more decisive, and self-possessed. Usually, stimulants are types of pills, powder, rocks, and injectable items. Stimulants came in the early 18th century. In 1875, many stimulants were going around and was at the highest point. Since then, the stimulant level has gone way down. Stimulants have legal and illegal drugs. One legal stimulant is coffee, and one illegal stimulant is caffeine. Stimulants come from South American regions, such as Colombia and Peru. These two countries are heavily dense with drugs. Many people must go to rehab centers because of this drug. Stimulants cause brain chemical imbalances. They cause psychotic behaviors, cause heart and respiratory problems. They cause immune system problems, and they are very addictive. Stimulants are put in legal drugs so kids can take the drug and it will help them concentrate. In many cases, stimulants cause birth defects. Stimulants cause people to go into depression as well. They are used for Alzheimer's and ADHD. 2.5 million emergency departments visits are because of stimulants. The top 4 illegal stimulants are MDMA, crack, cocaine, and meth.
Did you know that cocaine is the second most trafficked illegal drug in the whole world? Number 2. Recent statistics have shown that the total seizures of this drug have come to 756 tons. 756. Now, most of this comes from North and South America. Pay attention, Sully! Cocaine is also a major problem in Europe. It is Europe's second most used illegal drug. Cocaine is also a major problem in the United States. In a 2006 survey, it showed that over 35 million Americans above the age of 12 have used cocaine at least once in their life. That's crazy. Also, in recent years, there have been over 450,000 hospital visits or emergency room visits that have something to do with cocaine. You can be affected by cocaine before you're born, too. If your mother uses cocaine during her pregnancy, there can be many harmful side effects. It can be premature birth, growth effects, brain damage effects, many side effects. Over 10,000 babies are born each year with negative side effects due to mothers who use cocaine during pregnancy. Worst of all, cocaine is highly addictive. Over 20% of people who ever use cocaine become very addicted to it. Also, for those people who only used it once, their chances of strokes and heart attack increase substantially. Bottom line, never use cocaine.
Stimulants are used globally, and they are commonly used for medication for ADD and ADHD.
Cocaine was originally used for religious practices in South America. It spread across the world through colonists who decided to use it for trade. Stimulants are normally considered drugs such as caffeine, meth, and cocaine. But actually, sugar and other candy counts as a stimulant as well, such as lollipops.
Hanlon, what's a stimulant?
It's a drug or something of that sort.
Owen, what's a stimulant? Jake, what's a stimulant?
It's something that your body reacts to.
Kramer, what's a stimulant?
A drug.
Luke, what's a stimulant?
I don't know.
Kieran, what's a stimulant?
I love them.
Dan, what's a stimulant?
Stimulant.
Timmy, what's a stimulant?
Weed.
Mr. Cusick, what's a stimulant?
Can't tell you.
Charlie, what's a stimulant?
I don't know.
Mr. Finn, what's a stimulant?
Caffeine.
Derek, what's a stimulant?
It's something that makes your nerves move, right?
G-Money, what's a stimulant?
Vote for me.
Todd, what's a stimulant?
I have no idea.
Will, what's a stimulant?
It's a drug.
Will, what's a stimulant?
It's like this thing that,
Didn't you go
Pat, what's a stimulant?
pizza?
Dom, what's a stimulant?
yes.
Dugan, what's a stimulant?
I'll show you what a stimulant is. Ooh.
Caffeine.
This is a short video about caffeine and the things that this stimulant can do to you.
There are many pros and cons to caffeine. Some of the pros are feeling alive and ready to go all of the time, but also you will sometimes crash and need to get another cup of coffee or energy drink. And the main source of caffeine for most people is coffee. There's $400 billion a year spent on coffee, and there's 100 million people that drink coffee per day. Energy drinks also play a big role in getting caffeine through people's systems, but the main issue is that people just drink it in the morning to wake up, but they really don't realize what that does to them, and we're gonna go look further into the side effects. Most people would not know that caffeine is actually unsafe sometimes when it's taken for long periods of time without stopping, just like having a cup of coffee every morning. Caffeine can do a lot of stuff through your mouth. It can cause insomnia, nervousness, restlessness, stomach irritation, nausea, vomiting, increased heart rate, respiration effects, and other side effects. Most people don't realize that. They just take a cup of coffee to wake up in the morning, and they don't realize what that could do to them. So now you should know that caffeine is actually not safe for you 100% of the time, and especially if you're not an adult, you should not be drinking coffee every day or having a Red Bull, Mountain Dew. But people just continue because they don't realize everything that it could do to them, all the side effects that it could give them. So people should really start thinking about that before they have their next cup of coffee. Thanks.
Methamphetamine is taken orally, smoked, snorted, or dissolved in water or alcohol and injected. Smoking or injecting the drug delivers it very quickly to the brain, where it produces an immediate, intense euphoria. Because the pleasure also fades quickly, users often take repeated doses in a binge and crash pattern. The powdered form of cocaine is either inhaled through the nose, where it is absorbed through the nasal tissue, or dissolved in water and injected into the bloodstream. Crack is a form of cocaine that has been processed to make a rock crystal that can be smoked. The crystal is heated up to produce vapors that are absorbed into the bloodstream through the lungs. Tobacco can be smoked in cigarettes, cigars, or pipes. It can also be chewed or, if powdered, sniffed. Prescription stimulants are prescribed to patients for daily use and come in forms of tablets or capsules of varying dosages. Prescription stimulants are sometimes abused, however, that is, taken in higher quantities or in a different manner than prescribed, or taken by those without prescription, because they suppress appetite, increase wakefulness, and increase focus and attention, and they are frequently abused for purposes of weight loss or performance enhancement. As with other drugs of abuse, it is possible for individuals to become dependent upon or addicted to stimulants. If not, withdrawal symptoms will occur. Repeated abuse of some stimulants can lead to feelings of hostility or paranoia, even psychosis. Further taking high doses of a stimulant may result in dangerously high body temperature and an irregular heartbeat. There is also a potential for cardiovascular failure or seizures.